And I want to say here that I am declaring year 0 because these guys have invented a new ad unit and a new ad format. And I say this is year 0 on the app open rewarded interstitial. We're now in the app open rewarded interstitial era, gentlemen. And what do I mean with this? I think it's so genius. So
to open the thing and you get slapped with interstitial?
No. Look,
this has to be very good, maybe.
Genius. Okay, no.
This is a no bullshit gaming show where we talk about games and their revenue in great detail, powered by our ad monetization, game design, and user acquisition triple threat expertise. Welcome to the 2.5 Gamers, the unfiltered truth served with a side of giggles. Let's not forget this is a 4 a.m. conference discussion vibe, so let's not take it too seriously. Tune in now and stay 2.5 steps ahead of the gaming industry.
What this motherfucker did to me, I was already in the room, and I was buying some shit on the internet, and so I wasn't looking at the screen, and then suddenly I hear, bleh! And I almost got the heart attack. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're recording already. Hello, everybody. It's gonna be a lot of fun, I guess. We're gonna continue with the bring your own shit, because last time Jakub brought all his shit with the soft launch sonar. Now we are bringing our own shit with Felix. So let's see, Felix, what are you gonna talk about?
I'm going to talk about the top charts on the most downloaded games.
What?
Basically, I'm going to talk about 3 hyper-casual games and 3 hybrid-casual games that I've been playing that are in the top charts, and basically some cool, innovative new ad placements. So I'm going to show them off and explain why they're clever. We're going to show off 5, and then we're going to get on to number 6, which I think is so genius that this company and game have started a brand new movement. And basically, I think it's super clever and probably one of the reasons why that game has scaled so much. So I'm going to talk about ad placements.
You play games?
You play games for ads?
Yeah, I play games with ads.
Yeah, okay.
By the way, there's so many people on LinkedIn now that have a version of that, I play games for ads.
Yeah, I know.
Look at me. I'm Maven now.
You're Maven now, and I think what you know what you are not good at technology, because you were laughing at me about my mic. Your mic is definitely not the greatest. Oh, hey, welcome back. This is way better. This is way better. But we're gonna use that obviously. But we are also gonna say hello again. My name is Matej Lancaric.
I'm Felix Braberg.
And I'm Jakub Remia.
And we are your hosts, and we have proper mics. So I guess the setup is good now.
We have proper mics, but we don't use them. That's the new thing.
It's also because I was away this week and I'm a bit retarded. So
don't worry, I have a terrible headache as well. So I feel like I'm 90 years old, I guess. If this is how I feel like when I'm 90, then it's not going to be that bad. Anyway.
So we have a special episode for you today. So last episode, Jakub talked about stuff for 40 minutes. So now me and Matej are going to talk about our stuff.
You mean games?
Games?
No, he did a really good episode on soft launch sonar, but we felt like we wouldn't have time to kind of do our parts as well. So I guess me and Matej are going to do that today.
Yeah, and since we are on top of everything, we're actually recording another episode. Later today.
What are you
going to be interesting?
What are you going to talk about, Matej?
I'm going to talk about AI generated creatives and how I kind of do it and where to get some inspiration, because still there is a lot of people that don't know that you can actually open Midjourney on the website and then browse through some interesting stuff.
That's cool.
It is.
Facebook guy is going to be used.
Matej, Facebook guys, what?
The AI generated guy you use in every creative.
Oh no! He's gonna be hidden. He's gonna stay hidden. Obviously, no. I'm not gonna show any of the Synthesia shit. He's gonna talk about the AI static images.
Okay.
Felix, you know what? Like you should start because you're gonna show games.
Yeah.
You suffer from the weekend, so you need to suffer more.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll start. So what I want to talk about is basically I've been playing a lot of games in the last 30 days, and I wanted to talk about
That's absolute bullshit. That's come on, man. Like everybody knows you. You are the half gamer. So like, who are you? You know, why are you lying? Why are you lying?
I have been playing these games. Okay, so I've been playing 6 games. I've been playing 6 games from the most downloaded charts. Basically, 3 are hyper casual and 3 are hybrid casual. And basically, what struck me.
What are the names? What are the names? I don't believe you.
Okay, let me go through them and do my part, and then you can make fun of me while I'm doing it.
Okay,
right?
okay.
All right.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So what struck me is like basically I'm going to go through these games. 3 of them, like I said, are hyper casual, have some pretty interesting ad placements, and 3 of them are hybrid casual. They've all been in the most downloaded charts in the last 30 days, and
we already heard that.
Can I say like you just repeated like 10 times the same fucking sentence?
Well, I'm opening it all up. All right. So the first, you guys are jerks.
Oh, by the way, if you didn't know, like Felix is gonna talk about 3 hybrid casual games and 3 hyper casual games. Because he's been playing 6 games.
All right, the first game I want to talk about is RoomSorts by GamingCat. It has 1.5 million downloads in the last 30 days, 0 IAPs, and you can definitely say that this is a hyper casual game because it has no IAPs. So what struck me about this game, which I found quite interesting, is basically how this is a iteration of kind of the Twisted Tangle, Hexa sort kind of progression layer, but basically it's about sorting and decorating a room. So I'm just going to show you this. And basically what's interesting about this is that they put a rewarded ad placement after you complete kind of the sorting that basically locks behind it like a surprise. So I'm going to show this first. So here is the game. So it's like a bit of a puzzle where you have to fit in kind of room designs, and you have to do 3 of them. And then after you do 3, you match them. You get to the new room. At this time, you're always seeing a banner ad placement at the bottom, kind of standard for these type of games. And then when you finish 3 levels in a row, you're automatically shown a interstitial, which you'll see now.
Oh yeah, hello.
Classic mob control ad.
Look,
very big advertiser.
But the hook was the same as we saw with
Exactly.
Devoni.
And a Mintegral ad, which has the worst end cards ever, right? So here, basically, you're seeing your task, which is decorating the room, and how this kind of changes is that you have a rewarded ad to get the last topic that you click through, or the last item, which is kind of a secret that you don't know. It's a bit more clear on the second video if I put this up here. So let me skip ahead because you already seen the gameplay.
Oh no, wait a second. Monster Survivors. There you go.
Monster Survivors by Voodoo. Okay, so basically here you finished the level, you've seen your interstitial, and then you're supposed to decorate your room, and these are all the wallpaper decorations. And then you have your premium ones, which are about 5 that are all locked behind a rewarded ad. So kind of a clever way of locking premium decorations through a decorating mechanism through a rewarded ad. I just thought it was quite cool because I haven't really seen it, like the rewarded ad placement is hidden when you're kind of skipping through it. So just wanted to highlight that.
This is top download chart?
Yep. 1.5 million downloads in the last 30 days, but really it's the last 15. So if you pull it up on Sensor Tower, you can see it. The next one is probably one of the cheekiest ad placements that I've seen. It's another hyper casual game. It's Watermelon Fruit Merge by Get Smart. In the last 30 days, it's had 2.9 million downloads, 0 IAPs. But I'm going to show you this, and then basically you'll see kind of this game mechanic, what it's an iteration on, which is quite clever. It's quite a lot of games that are kind of merging in this game, so let me just start it. So here you start off with an interstitial because that's when I started the recording. But here is the gameplay.
Don't eat trash.
So you
Felix,
drop kind of fruits, and the aim is that you get fruits that are the same close to each other that then get larger. So you see where I'm pressing with the button at the bottom.
Yeah.
Why do you guys think this is sneaky, and why do you think I'm highlighting this? Because I think it's kind of funny.
Because you're always tapping the banner.
Exactly. So basically, they put the banner placement conveniently right next to where you do your core loop, where basically you're clicking to get these fruits. So normally, a banner placement has anywhere between 0.7 to 1.1, kind of on a what would you say, like click-through rate. I have a feeling that a game where you click probably every level at least 100 to 200 times, that's conveniently located by a banner placement. Probably the click-through rate on this banner placement is anywhere from 2 to 6%, which, So
Felix designed this game, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Someone is listening to the podcast, yeah.
But this is the original behind the voodoo game we talked about, Sonar, yeah?
Yeah, we talked about it last time. Yeah. But a lot of downloads. So now we're kind of moving away from the games that have 0 IAPs. And the next one I wanted to show was Bike Ride 3D by SG Dev. It has 850,000 downloads in the last 30 days and $6,000 in IAPs. But basically what they do really cleverly in this game, or really smart with in this game, is how they place the rewarded ad placements throughout gameplay to kind of disturb it and then also stack it. So when you're committed. So I'll show that now. So there's basically 2 things I wanted to show here. Let me move that here. So the first thing, it's basically a bike race, banner on the bottom. You're racing against others, you're hitting them. And you can see I'm very good at this game because, this is kind of my genre, the hyper casual genre. This is what I'm good at. So you see here, you're racing down the bike path.
Oh, you're so good.
And it looks like a shooter, actually.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to. Yeah, oh, nice.
I'm winning. And here you see the level complete. And you race
in. Slam into a multiplier.
Exactly.
Convenient.
All right. And then the first thing here is, you see here that the boss race that you can get to if you finish in a high level is locked behind a rewarded ad. So if you click no thanks...
We've seen that, man. We've seen that.
Yeah, so if you lock that, basically you go into the boss level, which we'll do now. So
try to win his bike.
So yeah, we'll skip through the rewarded ad because we don't need to see it.
Yeah, well, what is
now I know why it's videos, because you need to skip through so many fucking ads.
Yes.
Anyway. But here, okay, we'll get to the end of this boss race because, I'm quite good at this.
This is Merch Arena, by the way. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Merch Arena. Yeah, okay.
I've been getting this ad every day.
It's like there was this rumor. It's from our friends, My Games. We never been able to actually confirm that.
So here we go. Boss
race. This looks terrible.
So I'm going to skip ahead. See the boss?
Oh.
Okay. So here you see me winning against the boss.
Wow.
I'm very good. So basically now, here comes the claim.
Game.
To unlock the reward, the bike that the boss has, you have to watch another rewarded ad. So
which
every time you finish it, exactly, I did. I've been watching quite a lot.
You didn't. Why would you?
But also what they do exactly, right? So you really want to watch these rewarded ads, but also what they do really well is at the end of normal races. So here's me finishing another race, right? Winning, obviously, because I'm really good.
You're so good in this game. Oh my god.
Yeah. So you finish on your booster buttons, and then you see here that you have your normal scale that drops at the bottom, and then if you click the button, that basically watches an ad. But what's clever here is that the no thanks button appears 5 minutes after. So basically you watch a lot of rewarded ads because you don't kind of see it. So yeah, very hyper-casual kind of game mechanics too. Yeah.
Also on the top of the banner. So if you don't click on the no thanks, you click on the banner immediately.
Exactly. Anyway, so
Jakub can't believe his eyes.
no, he's shocked with the brilliance.
Yeah.
So now I want to move on to another game. So now we've left all the hyper casual stuff, and now we're finally moving into the hybrid. So the next one is Traffic Escape, which is kind of a traffic solver puzzle game by Fomu Uyun Yalsim. I can't pronounce it because it's very Turkish, but he's gotten 4.5 million downloads in the last 30 days and 500,000 nearly in IAPs. And what they did super well, which I think actually will catch on to some of these bigger games like Hexa or Twisted Tangle, is that they have a rewarded ad placement to skip any level. So basically, if you're struggling on a level, you can watch a rewarded ad to skip it. So I'll show you. So here you can kind of see
why is
the
that
gameplay.
a good thing? Why is that a good thing?
So basically, you see here. So here is the gameplay.
Yeah.
You're pretty much solving a puzzle with cars that you can only press and send one level. As you can see here, you're playing it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. It's actually quite addictive, this game. It's,
It is, yeah.
I've seen it
It's a puzzle.
a few times already. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, even our friends from Century Games actually made one of these. And this
Traffic
looks
sort ones.
I guess
Yes.
Traffic has low CPI when you're doing this kind of stuff.
cars.
Yeah, you see here. Here's the skip level. So basically, if you've been hitting like 3 or 4 cars and not solving it, essentially you're presented with, a skip level rewarded ad that you can just press at the top. So, it's definitely for your casual gameplay and not your hardcore, because this will never be too hard, right? But it's the first time I've seen skip a level with a rewarded ad. Have you ever seen anything like that, Remo?
Where
Again-
they trying to jam the solution down your throat through an ad?
Yeah.
Few times, I guess.
But why is this a good thing? Well, why don't you just, if you want to be true hybrid, then just use like hard currency to skip the level or something else? No.
I guess it's more on the hype, like casual
I'm just
gaming
asking.
player, but
I have no idea.
yeah.
I'm just asking.
What's the game? Once again, I can.
Traffic Escape. And
You
also
should
one of
type
the
like
other,
Felix.
and also one of the things that they do really interestingly, you see the X button always visible on the banner placement. Basically, what they hide behind there is the offer system to remove ads and also everything else. So you think you can remove the banner ad, but it's not. It's just a hyperlink into their kind of offer section, which is I haven't seen it that prominently placed before.
Okay.
Yep.
We should check all the games in the sensor tower afterwards.
Yeah,
I'm just doing that. By the way,
yeah,
the bike race thing was live from December 2020.
But it started scaling in the last month, right?
Yeah, that's very interesting.
So the last thing I want to show is I want to just superimpose 2 games together because it shows a really interesting iteration. And I'm just going to call it now that the last one I'm going to talk about now, I think it's genius. And I think they're starting probably one of the new major trends in ad monetization in mobile. So first one I want to highlight just to kind of show the iteration is I just want to show Pizza Ready by Supercent. We've covered it on the pod before. 16.3 million downloads in the last 30 days and 300K in IAP, right?
They have also a new game. I need to check.
Yeah. So what I want to highlight here is how Pizza Ready uses the Google format of the app open splash interstitial. So you'd load the game on first app open and it loads. And you want to play some Pizza Ready because everyone wants to play it.
App
so
open
you can
ad.
see. So app open ad. So what's interesting about this one, this is the Google format, right? So covers 70% of the screen. You always see an arrow at the top where you continue to the app. And after 3 or 4 seconds, you can kind of move forward. Typical eCPM on this global, anywhere between $1 and $3. So it's quite a good way to generate revenue from all your users. And since you're opening the app, you're showing quite a lot of intent that you want to play this game, right? So everyone sees it, really high ad viewer rate, not the highest IMPDA, right? But it depends on how many sessions you have per day, right? That's really what decides if you get a lot of views on this. But this is just to show the iteration. So you go in, you press continue to app, and then you get your normal offline reward and you start playing the game, right? Okay. So.
But this is only once per day?
No, every time you open the app, no matter
Every time
when.
you open the app.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So just wanted to show that to show
But
the
Wouldn't
brilliance.
that mean if there's every time you open the app, like the input DAO is quite high?
Depends how many sessions you have per day, right? If you have one session, the imp DAO is going to be 1. If you have 6 sessions, it's going to be a high imp DAO.
Yeah, but then they had quite a it's impression per DAO. Okay,
Yeah.
well, they had quite high DAUs. No, like if you just said like 16 million downloads.
Depends how do you structure the session count and session time, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. But now I want to show you guys.
That's what I wanted to hear.
I want to show you guys genius. I want to show you guys the last game and the last iteration of this that I think is so clever. Like if there was a Nobel Prize in new ad placement, I would give it to these guys. And
So it's
it is
Hexa
Hexa by Lion Studios. It's 1.9 million downloads in the last 30 days, 2.4 million in IAPs. And I want to say here that I am declaring year 0 because these guys have invented a new ad unit and a new ad format. And I say this is year 0 on the app open rewarded interstitial. We're now in the app open rewarded interstitial era, gentlemen. And what do I mean with this? I think it's so genius. So
to open the thing and you get slapped with interstitial.
No. Look,
this has to be very good. Maybe
genius. No, it's genius. So you see here, you're playing Hexasort. You're having a good time. It's a very challenging game. It's hard.
Well,
you're
you
sitting
can
here
call me
playing the
anytime
game.
again. I will pass the level for you, like in China. Don't worry.
I cannot confirm or deny that Matej had my phone to pass my levels. I cannot
happened.
confirm or deny that Matej was able to pass any levels. I do not recall, Senator. Anyway, you see here. So I left on my phone. I'm doing something else. I'm talking to Matej. I'm showing him how to play Hexasort on his phone. So I left the app.
For sure.
But you see here, here's where the brilliance comes, right? So you leave and you come back. Let me go here. Skip ahead a bit. You have to be out of the app for about 30 seconds for this to happen. So it's kind of designed. We'll talk about that later. But here comes the brilliance. So you go back in the game.
What?
Pop up, ad break, +2 reward. What happens after that? Interstitial. 5 seconds skippable. 2, 1. And then you go back in the game.
Yeah, you need to click 10 million times.
+2 coins. All right. So let's just talk about this brilliance.
Yes, please.
Okay, so because there's something going on the mediation side. And there's something going on the game design side, right? So basically, when you pass a level, you get 20 coins, right? So 2 coins doesn't really do anything. It's just a reward. But basically, what happens is that every time you leave the game and come back, let's say you get a WhatsApp message, you come back later on, that means that you start off with an impression of an interstitial ad. So what they do is... Exactly. So what they do is, on the game side, they hard code a message, which is kind of this one, ad break +2, which you can't skip, right? Then what they do is they have an ad unit, and basically they pull from the interstitial inventory, which is heavily mediated, right? So everyone has an interstitial placement. So here, interstitial placements, if it's properly mediated, can go from anywhere from $5 to $15, right? So what they're doing is they have interstitials after each level, but then also when you come back. So these games typically have like 5 to 6 sessions per day, right? So if you think about it, they have pretty much doubled the amount of interstitial ads that they are showing to users. And since you're coming back to the game, you're like showing intent you want to play the game. And you're also getting a reward that you can use towards in-app purchases, right? Or in-app boosters. So they've essentially taken what Pizza Ready was doing and done it to like a 3x in terms of like return on ad spend or whatever, like because it's such a higher, more high paid ad unit, and you're going to show it to everyone and multiple times a day. So it's brilliant. It's the first time I've seen an app open rewarded interstitial, and I just wanted to acknowledge that brilliance because this is so clever.
This is not really app open if the app is in the background.
Exactly.
That's what I want to say.
It's app open because you're opening the game, right? So basically you see here, I'm opening Hexasort, and it's not on the first one. It's only after the one. So it's app open because I'm
But
opening
if
it.
you would app open it, you would end up in main menu, not in a level.
Exactly. It's like if you are.
It also does that on that, man. It's just, it doesn't on the level, it does on the main menu. It's always when you open it after the first app open.
So after the first app open,
Yeah.
so Pizza Ready does it every time you open,
Yeah.
like, but not in this
But what's
manner.
clever
You,
here
you
is
need to
they
click
have,
on the.
yeah, they have hard coded the messaging on their end, right? So basically, they coded that you get this welcome back, the black screen, and you see the reward you're getting, and then they take from the normal interstitial inventory and give the reward after, right? So that's
What-
the innovation for this game.
What if the Pizza
What if
Ready?
I don't, go into like whatever, fuck you, WhatsApp Felix, blah blah blah. I just end up in the game all the time. I don't see this thing.
No, it's only
never.
when you go out of the game and go out of the game and come back again.
So if I close the game completely and then reopen, I won't see this.
You won't see it, no. But most
Okay.
people don't do that, right? Like they close the game, they go do something else, and they play Hexa a bit later,
Yeah,
right?
That's
like
That's questionable. That's
anyway,
questionable.
I
When-
think
when-
this is
second.
one of the most clever ad placements I've seen. I really want to have Hexa someone from Hexa on the podcast to discuss this, because I have a feeling that this must have doubled the impressions per DAU that they're getting on interstitials, which gives a massive advantage
Which
compared
we
to other
will never know.
hyper-casual.
By the way, when's the time when the app actually closes itself? Because I know apps do that. That like if you go out of them, at some point they can reset, and no
You need to
no way
yeah,
this thing
reload.
can happen.
You
I don't
you have
know.
you have the game in the background running for like half of the day, but actually
Yeah.
if you come back after 12 hours, then it reloads and it's
Yeah,
not,
it reloads.
it won't continue the session.
This thing won't happen. So there needs to be some kind of fixed kind of timer that you need to hit in order to get this.
Yeah. I believe that when you're out of this, when I was recording this, I needed to be out of it about 30 seconds before I started seeing it, right? But it's every time you leave it and you're out for 30 seconds and you come back to it, you see this app open ad.
So what if the Pizza Ready did the same actually and won't use the Google format for app
Yeah,
open,
that's why it's so clever, right? So basically they have this rewarded part and then they're pulling from the normal interstitial inventory, which is worth three or four more times, right? Because there's more competition and more people doing it. So probably, I don't know how much money they're seeing from this app open Google one, but I guarantee you that whatever Hexa is seeing is probably 2 or 3x more, because it's video and it's from pretty much all the sources.
So
Really
the million dollar question here is how much percentage share this kind of a specific use case does represent from the actual revenue?
Yeah, and really we've been trying to get someone from Lion Studios on, and that will be my first question when they come on, because from the outside, like I've worked on games like Mahjong and Tile Club games, and they have, like 5 to 6 sessions per day, right? Like it's a lot of sessions, right? So if you're starting all those sessions with already like one interstitial placement and you have your regular one after each level, suddenly you might be able to get interstitial imp DAOs up in, like, instead of the 6 to 8s, maybe you're in the 12 to 14s, which is massive, right? So yeah, big improvement.
And then someone comes from the live studio and says, we see like 1% uplift.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, from the outside, and I don't know what it's like on the inside, this is genius. And this is the first time I'm seeing an app open rewarded interstitial. And it's really clever. It could be shit or it could be amazing. We'll have to ask them when they come on. But yeah, I've been really excited about this one.
Nice.
Pretty
All right.
interesting.
Yeah. Wait, did you just give me a compliment?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You just
Enjoy
gave me shit
while
at the
it
beginning.
lasts.
Yeah. Fuck. Well, you're in a good mood, Mr. Jakub. Or?
Oh, this was pretty interesting. Now that I fully understand it, finally.
Oh, finally.
My guess is that it's gonna be copied now to help because of us.
I mean, if you think about it, like, you're limited. What Google did when they limited it on Android, like, you can't have interstitial at the start of levels, they cut that in half. This offers you an opportunity to get back the lost impressions you got. So it's like it's very clever.
Yeah, but as I said, like, it's kind of hidden. You don't get to see these things if you don't play with the app itself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which I do because I'm a gamer, and now
now Matej is
the half gamer.
I'm the geez, what are you even talking about, man? Like, I don't show games, but I do play. I mean, I was playing with Jakub yesterday.
Cool.
Stormgate co-op. Yeah, actually, it's quite interesting. And then I lost my article after writing it for 2 hours. Anyway, so have you ever been in this section of Midjourney? Most probably no, right?
Nope.
Exactly, because
I've
nobody
been playing too many games to check out.
Yeah. Free hybrid casual and free hyper casual, which are the front most out
Top
charts. Top charts.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you because I was playing a game. Sorry.
Anyway, so this is this is the search from or explore tab from Midjourney, and what it does. I mean, we can do crazy shit, whatever here. It actually serves as a interesting source of inspiration. I mean, these are some of the interesting images. Yeah, interesting images. But we can actually search by. So tell me what should I search in terms of like the games? Tell me, like some AI.
Hexa sort.
Hey. We can try. I don't think. Oh, not bad. I would definitely use this in the creatives afterwards. But anyway, this is you can search here whatever, and you see all the different prompts. And as we know, prompts are the most important part. If you have the clear prompt, you will get a very clear output of whatever you want to get from the Midjourney.
Following the AI hype, prompts are actually the requests that you literally tell into the text box the AI what you want to get. Like, give me a picture of Matej in Paint. So that's the prompt.
Tell me. We can actually. This is a beta, so we can try. You know, unicorn in China, everything. So tell me the prompt, so people know what we're talking about. Now, Jakub, go for it.
Horse girls.
Horse girls in Shanghai during China Joy with blonde man buns.
I'm very curious to see.
How fast it generates?
It's 15% complete. I mean, this is beta. It's usually the Midjourney generation images for generating the images on Midjourney. I'm using Discord, but this is just like alpha. Oof. Jesus Christ.
The second one looks pretty like the one that you expect.
Yeah, pretty much. So, okay, whatever. But I see this is already 6.1, so the new version is definitely happening for Midjourney. Anyway, so these are the prompts. So this is the important part. Let's see anime games, for example. Is this close enough, Mr. Jakub?
Oh, there's one Naruto there.
Yeah, there
with
you go.
Football.
So that's kind of very important thing because you can get the inspiration from this Midjourney library. If you don't know, I mean, as I said, the prompt is very important. You see, we typed the horse girls in Shanghai, blonde pen buns, whatever that means. And you can type different specific keywords in here into this Midjourney library, and then like get interesting visuals, and you can get inspired by the actual prompts. So if you go and click on this, you will see the prompt right here, and then you can use this prompt and then get inspired and try to see what you can create for yourself and for your creatives and for the static images you are using afterwards. The more detailed prompt, the better. And also, Jakub, you mentioned once or twice in the past, you need to use the negative keywords. So you say that like what prompt, you don't, yeah, negative prompt, what you don't want to see. So here's Naruto and whatever negative you don't want to see. I don't want to see. What can we say as a negative keyword, Jakub?
Dragon Ball.
Okay, fair enough. So then it's the same thing as when you are trying to target specific audiences. It's the same thing with here. And I'm usually starting here in Midjourney or ChatGPT 4.0 nowadays, where you just you can just post like few different images and ask like, hey, ChatGPT-4, these are the 3 best performing images in the campaigns, like make 5 different iterations combining all of these, and then you can get interesting variations. So I'm usually combining the tools. It's Midjourney, ChatGPT, and then we have the Synthesia or 11 Labs for videos or AI people or voiceovers. So you don't really use only TikTok voiceover, which is the robotic one, but also like real AI people, real people. Sorry, but it sounds pretty natural. And the thing is, what can we do? We go from the statics into the videos afterwards, and let me show you like a few examples because this is more important. I'm pulling this from the GDCY presentation we did, or I did in Cyprus, because on Facebook, at least at the moment, it's the static images are performing the best for me. And how can I get more static images? Well, I just explained the Midjourney or ChatGPT-4, because you can go from left to right, top-down view, cartoon style, real kitchen, whatever. And this is just like a few examples of the CPI, spend, and ROAS numbers. And then I'm kind of combining this towards the videos. And guys, I think you saw this, like which of these are the AI versus the real static images. On the left, obviously, this is AI. The second menu, which is absolutely made by Mishka like a year ago, still performing well. But the other ones on the other on the right side, those 2 are made by Midjourney, and it's just like super easy. It took me 3 minutes to actually create like 10 or 15 variations of this, and you can clearly see the number of comments, likes, and shares. It's the combination of the headline, which was mainly used by hyper casual games, like Harder Than You Think, Noob versus Pro, and this I just combined like the most realistic food stylist game and the most realistic static AI from Midjourney, which was quite funny. But I think like this is exactly what's driving all the numbers and the comments. Like people are actually commenting there, like, "Oh my god, this is so nice." I mean, I can share my styling of the plate, and those comments and those images are looking quite terrible. But anyway, this is just like the kind of like the iteration of first is the AI static image from Midjourney, and it's combined with the headline, and then it's actually.
Sorry, can you full screen it? So it's, it's a bit bigger.
Can. And it's, the video, it's like 5 different or 4 different static AI images.
Thank you.
Elevator music is also by AI?
Yes. Elevator music is great because it's just, like it's very relaxing and easy. It's like, again, you see all this, like, it's just like based on the static images. And this is actually performing so well. Wait a second. I can just show it here. Maybe.
And this was done by AI also, like making the stuff transition in the video?
Not really. It was done by David, but I believe now we are gonna be it's gonna be very easy to create like the video from the static images, even from text. Like text to video is.
So goodbye, David.
Goodbye, David. No, not goodbye, David, but goodbye or welcome, like efficiency. Honestly. Mm-hmm. Because I can say goodbye, David, or I can say, look, use this to to be faster or like very more efficient, which is what they use at the moment. So this is like the video on the first in the first row, like that's the video that I just showed you. It's basically took immediately all the spend and is kind of the best in terms of like the day 7 ROI, and even though the CPI is a little bit higher than the static image, the kind of the lifetime of that creative is way longer than just a simple simple image, because with images, let's say it's more like days. With videos, it can be weeks, and then the creative fatigue hits in the face. So like that's something that I'm kind of using at the moment. And if I need to show you like some of the other, let's say, examples, look, I mean, this is like some examples for the let's say Idle Bank Tycoon. Can you say
Is that Nick Cage? Is that
Exactly.
Nick Cage from Wish?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Nick Cage from Wish. Nicolas Cage swimming in money. It's like it's quite easy. You can use like different views and see like different prompts, and it's still pretty good. In terms of like what I'm showing you here is the number of creatives, which can be done in a very short period of time. You need this to refresh the campaigns, especially on Facebook these days, because on Facebook it's static images are outperforming videos for like maybe like major 8 out of 10 accounts that I see right now. And
That much.
yeah, man, like honestly, like static images like definitely performing well and way better than everything else I see on Facebook especially. So Facebook is kind of dying. That's what we are always joking about, like, oh, it's terrible. But it's terrible because you're using a lot of videos. That's what I'm always discussing with other people. As soon as you go and try add new static images, which are super easy to make, and even with this like mid-journey kind of process, you can see quite an interesting results immediately. Because I just added one, let's say day 1 versus day 30 static image in that food styling game. It took over the spend right almost immediately, and then like we went from these videos with $20 CPIs to like $5 or $6 CPIs on that static image, with getting like 50 purchases per day, and it's insane. And that was just like one creative change.
But how much iteration then you need to do in order to be this efficient? Like what? Like
every week,
five statics per day, or what?
Not 5 statics per day, but 5, maybe 10 statics per week, and just change it like every week. A new static image is going to the campaign.
Okay,
But that's
so
not
eight
hard if
statics
you're doing
per
it with
day.
Midjourney, right? Like
Exactly. Yeah, that's like 10 minutes of work. It's like 10 minutes of work with that, like with this as well.
But you need to
In
choose
here,
the
look-
right one. That's the thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's in this case, it's actually volume play. So like more, of course, it doesn't need it won't be, it can't be the shitty whatever random creative, but you see,
Mm-hmm.
oh, this is pretty good.
These are not even generated. These are already pre-generated because
These are
like other
generated by
people's-
people. Yeah, these are
yeah,
generated by other people.
User-generated content, basically.
Yeah, exactly. But this is actually great. I'm gonna use this. I love
Who puts
it.
an
I love it.
egg on?
I mean, exactly. But that's the thing. You need all of these elements just to comment or just to create the engagement.
Put there anime food styling.
No,
I want to see it.
no.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, put it there.
That's really good.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Use the dragon.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yeah. This is great. No, you see, because
Angry sushi.
Angry Sushis, this is my favorite. Ooh. Minimalist 3D sushi with angry, cute, suspicious. This is very suspicious. So you see, like I'm gonna use like a few of these. This is great as well. Look, I mean, it's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's also like,
Do I see Joker there? If you scroll down.
Where?
On the right.
Here? No.
Okay. Oh, really?
Oh, but you see, like, not bad actually.
Egg.
Spaghetti egg. So you see, like all of these creates a lot of inspiration. I mean, this is interesting.
There's
Obviously.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah, there's Bulbasaur in the soup. Superstar.
The most bizarre thing I will see
I'm so
today.
confused. I could never eat Bulbasaur.
I wanted to
He's
stop
the
the
Pokemon I
video.
chose. I chose Bulbasaur.
Hey, doesn't matter. There's a lot of different things. It's all, like you can spend hours in here And but also like 10 minutes if you know like what to look for, or just you tune into 2.5 Gamers and you will see the bizarrest shit you've ever seen, obviously. But no, I'm just telling you. So use this for like creative refresh on like weekly basis. If you don't have the the resources, you don't need to have like a big creative team. It can be also like UA managers. I don't need anyone for like browsing this and just creating these images, obviously. And you don't need to like change the format, although you can do it in Midjourney with like different things. Well, we're laughing.
How do you arrive at the prompt that's called Bulbasaur stew?
I don't know, but but you never know.
I don't know what to feel. I don't know how to feel.
Yeah.
What is up? What is down? I don't know.
Yeah. But honestly, I mean, I would use this, but not in a food styling game, obviously. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is you can use this for like getting better on Facebook, because that's the shit that is working at the moment. And I think you can use this easily for the video creation afterwards. So you just take the best performing static image and then create like new videos. And also what I'm doing now is just using the best performing static image as, let's call it like a hook, even though it's like 1 second. You just show that it's almost like a thumbnail, but it's in the video. So I'm showing that in the first 2 seconds and then just going into preparing food and stuff. It's definitely working well. So that's what I want to talk about, because it helps me a lot in these miserable times on Facebook. There you go.
Save Bulbasaur for later.
Yeah, exactly. Save Bulbasaur. And with Bulbasaur stew in our hands, we can't
get it off our minds.
We can't get.
With that note, thank you for tuning in to the best podcast in the mobile gaming industry. We will see you again on Thursday. We're releasing our next episode, which is another very special episode.
We hope
Which
so.
won't be about mobile gaming industry.
It's not going to be about mobile gaming industry at all. No AI, no Bulbasaur stews, no placements, but an interesting upcoming game. We won't tease that much. And also, a huge thank you guys for following us and subscribing. We just hit 10,000 subscribers. So again, thank you very much. Now we have to buy a matching Gucci hoodies because that was the
all moving together.
That was the reward. Anyway, again, thank you very much. Please keep subscribing. It really helps us a lot with getting amazing and new guests. So thanks. Join our Slack channel and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.